Hey guys, I'm back for the fifth installment in my BT-7 buddy build, and I want to show you guys where I am. I'm actually pretty far along. I was really close to being done. I had painted details, even done some weathering. I had the tracks primed and painted, and also matte varnished. I was going to put the AK's rusty track wash on them. Wheels are ready to go right here. They're all primed and painted, and the road wheels are all painted. I've done that earlier, and I'm actually pretty happy. I primed this in Viejo primer, and I appreciated it using a black Viejo primer. Someone had asked me about that earlier, and then I used a lighter color to do some like sun fading panel highlights, and was actually pretty happy with the results. Carlos gave me a nice little compliment on that. And I was priming this Tamiya 1/72nd scale BF-109, that my first aircraft that I'd been working on. And I'm going to show this. So I was priming this, which I did. I primed it in the Viejo gray color, and like an idiot, I got gray primer on the turret because wasn't paying attention. So you can see here the gray primer. So now I have to go back and reprime, re-pre-shade, and repaint this side of the turret, which is not a big deal. It's just kind of, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I was very happy actually with where I was. I've even painted some of the details on the back, painted the exhaust. I mean, I was close. I was so close, and I screwed it up. So yeah, I'm gonna have to reprime that. I mean, it's just the one side. I mean, I guess it's not a big deal. And I've varnished this thing with satin varnish, Viejo satin varnish, several times. It was just kind of a pain in the pitude. Yes, I said pitude. And so I'm gonna have to redo that. But I'm really close. So I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to put the decals on. Hamilcar, made a good point. Very few Russian tanks had decals. I'm supposed to install this white line around the turret. This is a pre-war vehicle. I may go ahead and put the decal on, give it a shot. So, guys, as you can see, I'm really close. But I was an idiot. So I'm going to pull the turret off and reprime it. And we'll talk. There's a couple things I wanted to discuss, kind of do a channel update. And I'm going to set my airbrush up, and we'll get back to this here in just a minute. Hey guys, here we are again. So what I'm going to do is reprime this side of the turret here. One of the reasons why I have this cardboard box behind that is so that it helps the camera focus a bit. And I'm going to be using this Viejo polyurethane surface primer, the primer that shall not be named. I haven't had any problems with it yet, although if I do, I'll certainly share that. So basically, there was a couple things that I wanted to talk about. And I don't know if you guys, I mentioned this before, Cohen has mentioned him before as well. There is a modeler on YouTube by the name of Ben Cross. Nice young man, lives in the UK. I'm not sure, Ben, what part of the UK you live in. You may not want to share that, that's cool. So that's kind of where I wanted it. And Ben recently did a reveal of a kit that he had finished, which was a 1/32nd scale Heinkel 111 H6, I believe. Or is it H11? Ben, you'll have to correct me. But what I wanted to say is, yeah, wow. I made a comment in the system. I talked to Carlos about this too, Ben. I want to let you know. Ben, that kit's show worthy. It is absolutely spectacular. The job you've done on it, it's a clean build. The detail painting, the weathering, all superbly done. It's absolutely show worthy. I know you were being modest in the replies to your comments, but I had mentioned this. If you have the opportunity to put it in a show, why not? Go for it. I know it costs. It probably cost you guys a few quid or a few pounds to enter a model into a show, but Ben, I'm telling you, it's that good. Carlos agreed with me. I would definitely, consider it if I was in your position. I am certainly no expert, no judge, and it is it's well, I mean, it's spectacular. So, and guys, if you guys have not seen his Heinkel build, I'm going to leave a link in the description section to that video for Ben. Please check it out. I think you will be amazed. Some of you guys are not aircraft builders, but I think you can appreciate his work nonetheless. But I'm going to clean this airbrush out. I've got to let it dry now. And we'll get back to this here in just a bit. All right, back once again. Just a few minutes transpired to clean up my airbrush. And I'm not going to do the pre-shade with a primer again. Now, one of the guys commented, you know, why you're doing the multicolored primer. I do the multicolored primer because I'm pre-shade with this black primer. I know that Gilbert hates this stuff. A lot of people hate it. I haven't had any issues with it yet, so I may get there. Once again, I'll share that with you if I get there. So I'm going to do a pre-shade on some of these panel lines. I'm going to need to pick this thing up to actually do this. You guys can see me work. I'm just going to highlight these here with some black primer. That's what I was going for, and that's it. So that was the effect I was looking for. You guys can see that. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to paint this with base color again. And but I got to clean the airbrush out again. This won't take very long. I'll be right back. Okay, that takes a few minutes again. Sorry, I dropped my microphone. So, I wanted you guys to see this pre-shading effect I did, mostly because I'm not sure if they were subscribed or not, had asked me about why I was using two colors to prime. So you can see the black, pre-shaded, quote-unquote pre-shaded areas I've done so far. So the effect I want to achieve is I'm going to go back in and fill this with base color. What is it? 3BAU base protector. It's an early war or pre-war German, or not German, excuse me, Russian primer or base coat they used on their armored vehicles. I believe the MiG set says it was from like 1935 to 1939 or something like that. I don't have it in front of me, I'm sorry. So I dropped my mic again. So I want to make sure I'm spraying here. I need to turn down the pressure on my compressor just a skosh. Going down to 12 psi. And see if we're spraying okay. Yep. So I'm just gonna very lightly fill this in, but I want the black to still show through a little. So it gives it kind of a darkened or deepened effect. That's kind of what I wanted to go for. Maybe just a little more. So that's exactly the effect I was going for. So that was easy enough. I don't need to do any more highlighting, that part is done. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to wash the tracks, do a couple other things, but that's kind of the update, more or less. There is one major detail that I have not addressed yet, and that is this chain. That came, really nice chain. I think I'm going to use AK's track wash on this chain, but it's so glossy currently. I'm going to spray it in matte varnish and let that dry, and then try to do a wash, because I think the paint, the enamel weathering AK product is just going to come right off of it. Anyways, I'm just rambling. I just wanted to do a quick update, so I did it in 3 sessions. Thanks again for watching, guys. Please check out Ben's build. I'll leave the link in the description. And thanks for watching. You guys have a good night. We'll see you later.